Hi and welcome to today's video where I've got a much anticipated unboxing, and this is for the Harrods Fragrance Advent Calendar 2024, which sold out within an hour of its release just over a month ago. I think it was, they did release some more, or supposedly release more, on Monday of this week, but then a lot of people got cancellations saying they'd oversubscribed, so I'm not really sure what's happening. But because I was in the first batch, I did get an email saying that mine had been reserved, but it was still showing processing today, and it's actually been delivered. It just turned up, so I'm so pleased to have this. It cost £185, and like I say, I think most people that got that were people who'd signed up to the membership programme. So I got this year's and last year's. The actual calendar has the front store in grey and silver embossing, so it is the front of Harrods, so it looks to be the same box they've used for the third year. I'm not complaining because it is robust and it's fit for purpose and it can readily be reused. So I'll go through the fragrances here. I will say I'm extremely happy about the contents. I think they've really suited me more than I would have thought, because the main reason I wanted to buy this was for Parfums de Marly. I do love that house, and this is Oriana, which is a fragrance I've not tried. One of my favourite all-time perfumes is Delina by de Marly. So this one is a newer one. It came out in 2021, and I love the pink packaging. The bottles are all very much the same from the house, but they just change whether the translucent or the colour of a bottle. And there is some difference between the male and female fragrances in shape, but the female tend to be much the same. And there it is. So this is 30ml. Now, the Harrods do list a lot of the contents as full size, which they're not necessarily, but they can be bought in some of these can be bought in this size. And this is the one in question. This is retails at £150. Well, a lot of these come in cellophane. I've undone all the cellophane, and this one did as well. So, which is really good, because you know it's been one that they would sell on a shelf. So this one is released in 2021. It's targeted for women. It's got mandarin orange, bergamot grapefruit, mid of orange blossom, raspberry, black currant, with a base of whipped cream, marshmallow, musk, ambrette and muskmallow. This retails, as I said, at £150. What I will say, this is a lovely creamy fragrance. It is very sweet gourmand. The nearest fragrance that I can link it to would be Prada Candy, so if you like that, you may like this. I generally I'm not able to really smell these artificial ingredients in gourmands, because they do smell like nap spray in the main. I can sort of appreciate the Prada one, but I don't like it because I'm not keen on very sweet fragrances. This one I would say is a sweet spicy fragrance. It is more for the younger market, that in my opinion. I would wear it, but not one that's going to be a favourite or standout for me. And I thought we were moving away a bit from gourmands to a more sophisticated fragrance time. But anyway, I'm sure this was popular. A lot of people liked it. Not a particular fragrance that I love, but I would wear it. So that is Oriana by Parfums de Marly. And and it cost £150. The next item is two little tiny ones, and they are from Amarage, so they're miniatures. And you can get 4 miniatures in a set for nearly £200. So these I've calculated are worth around £45, which is a lot for 7.5ml. So this one is Guidance. So a lot of the bottles, the feminine bottles, are like this. So this is Guidance, which came out in 2023. It has pear, hazelnut, olive almond, mid notes of ozymanthus, rose and saffron, with the jasmine sambac. Base, sandalwood, vanilla, Aegea wood and ambergris. So this one does have quite a bit of sandalwood on the opening, and then it seems to dissipate. And normally sandalwood kicks in towards the end and lasts. So it isn't a particularly on opening a favourite of mine, but I'd say it's rather inoffensive, floral, the spicy floral that people would like, and it can be worn all year round. It is office friendly, I would say. I wouldn't quite say bland, but it's quite a generic sort of fragrance. Not up there. I mean, there are some that Amarage do which I particularly think are quite extraordinary, but that isn't one of them for me. But I'm glad that I have it, and you put it in my display cabinet. Then, but that one was classed as unisex, I would say more feminine leaning. The next one is Amarage Man Reflection, 2006, and whereas the Guidance was came out in 2023. So this one, 2006, it has rosemary, pink pepper, petitgrain, jasmine, neroli, orris root, ylang ylang with a base of sandalwood, cedar, vetiver and patchouli. So I'd say this one does lean, yeah, I think this is more unisex. Again, it's another, let me just get this, reflection, it's called Reflection. Yes, it's a very light, ozonic, fresh, fragrance, floral, fresh floral that is eminently unisex and is office friendly, and I think a lot of people will like it. Then I'm going to move on to, what's the next one, number 3 here, and this is Acqua di Parma. They always do lovely packaging, and this is to paper to simulate cross grain leather. So this is a scaled down version of a full bottle, and it's Acqua di Parma, and this is Oud and Zagar. This is an eau de parfum. A lot of Acqua di Parma are colognes, which are quite light. I do like the Perfume House, but this one is so beautiful. So this one has, I've given it a value, an arbitrary value of around £67 because it's not sold in this size. But it's Oud and Zagara 20ml. It's marketed for men. Came out this year, 2024. So it's got lemon nutmeg with mid of orange blossom, ylang ylang, agar wood, saffron, and base of suede, labadanum, vetiver, musk, and amber gris. So I do have a little card here, and if I can find it, there it is. Utterly stunning. I might get more of a floral note than Oud. It's called Oud, but I would say it's more of a floral, but it is a spicy floral, resinous, slightly resinous, not overly so. But it's absolutely beautiful. I would love wearing this. It does have the strength that I like in the Eau de Parfum. Like I say, a lot of their other fragrances are quite light, but it's absolutely beautiful. So then I have from Roja Dove. I've got the little box. Now, this box looks quite bland until you see the end. Can you see that? Holographic. And then look, totally holographic. So I think they've gone here. This is quite a sophisticated house. It's Roja. No, you get Roja or Roja Dove perfumes. And I have met Roja Dove. He's a perfumer, and he does do exquisite perfumes. A lovely man. And he developed this Elysium for women. Now, there was Elysium Man that came out, I think, in 2021. This one is new this year. They have the standard manufacturer's bottle, but I love the colour tone. It goes from violet to blue to pink, and I think there's a slightly yellowish fluid in there, which is from the extracts, and it is got a gold overlay, a metallic overspray on that. Absolutely stunning. So this one is 10ml. I've given it a nominal value of £50. It's got bergamot, mandarin, orange, blackberry, peach, mid notes of freesia, jasmine, magnolia, lily of the valley, ylang ylang, geranium, peony, cyclamen, violet, with a base of musk, pink pepper, sandalwood, cedarwood and vanilla. So it has a lot going on. What I will say, this is an absolutely stunning fragrance. Absolutely adore it. And yes, beautiful light fragrance, bright. It does have strength to it. What I will say is, if you like Versace Dylan Blue, you may like this. There are some similarities. No, they're not the same fragrance. Absolutely adore this. It may be one that I would like a full bottle of, but I'd have to see how it wears on the body. But absolutely adore that one. The next one is Etat Libre d'Orange, and it's Nostros. So if I can get the little, there it is. There it is in a beautiful little pouch. Again, a little velour pouch. And this is a smaller scale of a full-size bottle. I think the full-size bottle is purple though. Translucent purple. This is absolutely stunning. I know this house tended to have quite risque named perfumes when it first started in the 90s. And now they've got more of a mainstream appeal. I've never really found ones that I love by this house. But this is a very nice fragrance indeed for me. So this one is 30ml, and it's got, and again this is classed as full size and it isn't. I think 100ml is full size. It's got oud, George wood, incense, suede, mandarin orange, saffron, Turkish rose, sandalwood, ambrox fix, which is an artificial molecule, musk and jasmine. So this one, it doesn't have them in the pyramid. It's all in one level, the notes. It has a sprayer. Now here, I'm going to just see if I can get this one. Yeah, it's lovely. It's unisex, I'd say it is. Absolutely lovely. It's slightly more feminine, I would say. But it's a lovely, light, spicy floral. It's one I will love to wear. I'm so pleased that I've got one from this house that I do love. Then I'm going to, so that was, I couldn't get a value on that because I couldn't find the full size bottle, but I think it's around £60 equivalent for 30ml. Then I've got by Graf, and I wanted to try this household, this fragrance house. And this again is in a lovely pouch, and it was in a box as well and sealed. And this one is called L'acida Larona 6. So I think there must have been 6. This is the 6th variant, and this is the one they decided to go with and to sell. So I don't think there's 6 other perfumes with the same name, but this is marketed for women. It came out in 2020. This is 15ml. I've given it a nominal value of 40, though I would imagine scaled down this would be worth a lot more than that. I've just given it a nominal value based on the full size. It's got a top note of blackberry, which has been very popular in all of this list, Madagascar clove, wild orchid. Then it's got mid notes, pink pepper, Indian jasmine, orange blossom, base of agar wood and vanilla. So this one's got a sprayer. So, oh, it's beautiful. Again, it's a spicy, sweet, floral. Not overly sweet, but there's some sweetness there. Absolutely lovely. I think it's more feminine than masculine, but can be worn all year round. But quite nice, I think, for summer. Spring and summer, and maybe autumn. It might get a bit cloying for summer, but I do think it's very, very beautiful. I'm glad that I've got something for Graf that I will wear. Whether it will be a full bottle worthy, I don't know, possibly. Then I've got from Montale Rendez-vous chez Harrods. So there it is. So Montale don't sell these small bottles. It is scaled down for Harrods for this advent calendar. So it's in an aluminium container, as they all are. It's got a little pull tab. Now, basically, these tabs are the same size as for the full bottle, and I think the top is slightly smaller, so it doesn't sit particularly well, but it is to stop it being depressed down and sprayed for when you're travelling. So when you take this off, you can use it. So all of Montale, which is a French perfume house, do have a metallic note because they're stored in metal. But basically, this one, Rendezvous chez Harrods, I can't find it on Harrods, but it's released this year. I did see it on another website. But it's got top notes of Cambodian oud, Indian saffron, bergamot, pink pepper, black leather, patchouli, rose with a base of cardamom, tonka amber, sandalwood, oak moss and white musk. So oak moss has come back into the fore as it was moratorium banned for quite a while, quite a number of years, because oak moss was getting scarce in the wild, so now it has regrown on the trees and it's been released back in for perfumery. So this one, let me just get the Montale Rendezvous Harrods. There is a leathery note to it. You can certainly tell there's a leathery note. It says here it's unisex. I'd say it is. Yeah, it definitely is. It's got quite a very fresh note. I wouldn't say powder because I can't quite get my head around powder, but quite a fresh note. Others may call it a powderiness to it, but it's absolutely lovely. It does seem to have some violet accord. I'm not sure if it does, but I think it's absolutely beautiful, chic sort of chic fragrance. Then I have the next one here to speed along. So that one I've given it a nominal value of £24. Based on the full size being around 200 and something, about £125 to £200. I'm not sure what that is on retail, but again, I do love this house. Then the next one is another favourite of mine. It's Xerjoff. I do like the house, and this is Alexandra II. Now I couldn't get a costing for this. Oh, I could at full size. It's £275 for 50ml. This is 15ml, so it retails around £90. With this house of Xerjoff, you do get fragrances cost different amounts depending on maybe the perfumer, the ingredients, and the making of the perfume. So this one here is called Alexandra II. It's unisex. It came out in 2012. Here's the bottle, and it's a miniature of their full-size bottles, if you know what I mean. It's been miniaturized, and here It has palisander, rosewood, lavender, cinnamon, apple. Then it's got mid notes of rose, cedar, lily of the valley, and a base of agar wood, sandalwood, amber, vanilla, and musk. Now, I will say with this one, it does have a bakery note, quite a marked bakery note in. Particularly when it's been sprayed down for a while. So, yeah, it's got it, but there's still a freshness to it. It's not chlorine and sweet. Yeah, and I think it's the cinnamon and apple that do that. There's apple in there. Really, really nice. I think it is unisex. I think that's quite apt. I think anyone could use it, and I think it's quite nice for autumn, I would say, but you can wear it all year round. Then I have number 9, if I can get that one here. Is that number 9? Yes, it is. This one is by Thameen, and that's a UK brand based in London. It came, I think they were launched around 2018 or 19. This is a 2019 fragrance. They released a lot all at once. So this one, and it came in a little box that was sealed up, and this is their standard bottle. I think they retail at 50ml, and they tend to be all this beautiful cobalt blue, but you do get the odd green one. They all have gold writing. This has a rare earth mineral cap, so it snaps shut on its own, and it's called Peregrina, and these are marketed for the Middle Eastern market, so it doesn't have alcohol in, but it does have substances that are like alcohol, if you know what I mean, to help with the extraction and the projection. So these are a beautiful fragrance house. I tend to find them, they run a bit masculine for my taste. This is the first that I found that doesn't. So this is an extract, so it's an oil-based one, so I need to be careful on my skin. My neck and my hands and wrists tend to get very sensitive. I have to put it on my body. This may be okay, but that's my experience with other perfume houses. So this was released in 2019. It has a full retail value of £185. So this is the cost of the calendar. And this, to me, is fabulous. It's got a top notes of damask rose, gardenia, jasmine, lily of the valley, which I love, white florals, such as these. It's got caramel, vanilla, amber, myrrh, which I love, ylang ylang, with a base of amber, powdery notes, and white musk. So this one is stunning. It's a stunning floral with some warm notes in. Yes, it's slightly spicy ambery floral. I don't normally go for ambery florals, but I'm glad florals are taking centre stage. But this really sings. Thameen are such good blenders of fragrances. They may not be all the ones I like, but I can appreciate this house. This is stunning. So I'm so glad to have a full size of this in this box, because their full sizes are 50ml. They may occasionally do super size, but that is their standards. So this is lovely. Anyone can wear it, but it's beautiful for me. Then we have Creed, is the next one, Cream of Silk. So this is only a 10ml. So this is a new fragrance. So this Creed Queen of Silk came out this year, 2024. It's for women, marketed for women. It's got a saffron, ozymanthus flower, magnolia. Then it's got passion fruit in the middle with tuberose, patchouli, agar wood, and a base of Madagascar vanilla, ambroxan, myrrh, musk, cedarwood, and incense. So I've given this a nominal value of £55, and it comes in a standard, container. It's got an ambery sort of yellowish fluid in there. So I've got a little, got it here. Yeah, this is a beautiful floral again, a slightly fruity floral. Does it say it has fruity? Yeah, it's got passion fruit, so that's the fruity element to it. And it does have myrrh in, so it does have some resinous incense notes in as well. It's not overly incense based, because some people love a very strong incense, some hate incense. I'd say it's just got a moderate amount of incense. And this, anyone could wear this. A lot of these up to now are not going to cause offence. You could wear them whenever you wanted. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. But they have an underlying floral notes to a lot of these, and utterly stunning. So that is Queen of Silk by Creed. The next item, the second to last, penultimate, is Merchant of Venice, which has been going as a house for some decades now. I remember them starting. I remember them starting off in the UK anyway, when they came to the UK. So this one is Queen of the Night. So the perfume bottle is amazing. It's £350 for 100ml, and it has a beautiful multicoloured but mainly blue bottle, and it has a necklace on with Isis, Egyptian goddess queen, with her wings spread on as a big pendant. Absolutely beautiful. I do love their bottles, and so this is a standard bottle. I can't complain. It's got 10ml. It's targeted for women. Came out in 2023. It's got saffron, cinnamon, blue lotus. I'm not sure what blue lotus smells like. It's got frankincense, amber. Then it's got kai fi. Don't know what that is. It's got myrrh, tonka and sandalwood. So I've given it a nominal amount at £35, as in 10% of 100ml. But these are expensive perfumes. Once they start reducing, they would charge an awful lot more than what I'm normally giving it a cost of. So with this one, it's beautiful. It is quite spicy. It does have lotus, which I think is a flower. So yes, an amber. It's a spicy amber. The sandalwood isn't hitting me. If I can't really detect it, which is great for me. But it's a lovely, spicy, sort of chiffon, oriental type, although it's North African. Beautiful, full of body, absolutely beautiful, inoffensive. I think it could be worn any time. Perhaps a bit strong for summer, but absolutely stunning. And then the final one here, which is day 12, is by Tiziana Terenzi. And this is called La Superba Rosa. Now last year they did have another full-size bottle by this brand, and the same today. Now, arguably a full size could be 100ml, but this is 50ml, and there's a booklet all about the perfumes in here as well. And this is the standard gold bottle. So it is called La Superba Rosa, so the superb rose, and it's 50ml, marketed for women, came out in 2018. It's got a very simple structure of honey and herbal notes, doesn't say what the herbs are, with mid of May rose and a base of amber. And yeah, it's got a lightweight top, but obviously sprayed metallic bottle. So here, yeah, it's a beautiful rose. It's a beautiful amber rose, obviously a honeyed amber rose, that's what it is. There are some herbal green elements, but it's not a green fragrance by any means. Utterly stunning. I think I prefer it more than the brand's offering last year, which was lovely, but this is stunning. There's a freshness to it as well. I can't explain a powdery freshness, or what could be classed as powdery. I have difficulty, it's the nearest I can say, but beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So they're all the fragrances. This one is worth somewhere between, I couldn't get a price, between £175 to £215. So this more than pays for the box, as does this Thameen. Utterly stunning. So I got it for around 1,061, but I think I was undervaluing the perfumes. So when it said in excess of 1,100 for this box, I would say that is true. So I'm really delighted for all of these fragrances, and I was sniffing in between at times when I was testing coffee to resharpen the nose up, but absolutely, this has been my favourite fragrance advent calendar that I've ever had. I am so pleased, and I may well be picking up a few more fragrances in larger sizes, but I'm not going to do so till I work through some of my collection. But can I say thank you very much for watching, as I do appreciate that your time is valuable. Hopefully I shall see you soon in another video. Otherwise, thank you for coming here, and take care of yourselves, and bye for now.